Hello everybody, welcome back to the Celestial Heart, where our mission is to return to the natural state of love through creativity, spirituality, and a growth mindset. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Samantha, and today we are going to be discussing my first manifestation success story, or law of attraction story. And this has to do with finding my first job out of college. So if you're interested, stay tuned. So just a little background before beginning the actual story. I am a recent college graduate. I graduated last year, March 2018, after 10 years of being in school, which is crazy, I know. But that 10 years involved being a graphic design and musical theater major in junior college, deciding it was not for me. Recalibrating and just figuring out music, deciding it was not for me again. And then I went into working full time because at that point my parents had moved back to the Philippines and I had to support myself financially. So I decided to take on an assistant manager position, an educator position in one of the coffee companies nearby. Then I decided to go back to school because I wanted to expand my horizon and make myself a better person overall. I really valued school. So what I did was I quit my assistant manager position and decided to go back to be a barista. Found a serving job that would help me have more flexible hours. And then I left the coffee industry completely and worked 2 serving jobs, which was super physically demanding. I'll have to let you know that. 2 serving jobs and going back to school. And in school, I decided to take public relations, a Bachelor of Science in Communications. And it was an amazing experience. So after graduating, I decided to take another little break. But what I really wanted to work on was this YouTube channel. So I started this YouTube channel around, I believe it was October of last year. I'll link my first ever video down below because it kind of explains more of my journey. And I was just continuously making YouTube videos up until February of this year. So I also came across this idea of reality transurfing thanks to one of the YouTubers I follow here online. His name is Aaron Dowdy. I'm also going to link his stuff down below. Please do check him out because that guy changed my life like completely because of the concepts that he was talking about. And reality transurfing goes a little bit like this. So it's more of a quantum physics aspect of law of attraction, and essentially, one of its biggest concepts is decreasing importance. So being in your state of being, as opposed to really desiring something and really wanting it and continuously asking for it, the vibration that you're emitting in a state of continuously wanting and asking is a state of lack. I really want something. That means I really don't have it. And so what I decided to do, because I was not expecting really leaving the service industry because my full focus for 2019 was supposed to be my YouTube channel. And thus I'm here making this video right now because there was a gap between February and right now, which is June, that I didn't really make any YouTube videos. And that's because I found a new job. And what ended up happening was, because I continuously was in the vibration of creating, making videos, exploring everything I've learned in school and applying it to real life, I was being a completely different person through the actions that I was doing and also through the thoughts I was thinking and the emotions that I was feeling. So if you combine the way you're thinking, the way you're feeling, and the way you're acting, you are completely in a different vibrational state. And sooner or later, your environment will have to, by law, by natural law of the universe, it will have to reflect a completely different reality from the one that you're experiencing right now. And so I continue making YouTube videos, but I also did decide that I wanted to work on my resume a little bit. So I did that, worked on my resume, worked on my LinkedIn. I put my resume on Indeed. And then one day, somebody approached me by emailing me and was wondering if I was interested in a position as a marketing associate for a coffee company. And given that I had experience in coffee, I thought like, oh, this is kind of crazy. Like this is really random. Somebody just approached me. So first of all, I decided to ask my boyfriend Jamil, because he already works in the coffee industry. And I was like, is it okay if I look into this opportunity? He's like, you do you, babe. There's really no issue here. If it works for you, if it gives you good pay, then you should go for it. So I decided to go to the interview in February. And me and the manager that I was interviewing with were talking, and we talked about my coffee experience, we talked about my school experience, yada, yada, yada. And then I had mentioned that I have a YouTube channel. So I showed him my YouTube channel, and I think that was one thing that fully convinced him that I was a self-starter, number one. Number two, that I was exploring different methods in really trying to market myself as somebody on YouTube. And so once he saw my YouTube channel, he gave me a little homework assignment to film how to use like a little device. Okay, so I went ahead and did that over the weekend. I filmed like how to use this device, blah blah blah, and then I submitted it to him. And then the next week he decided to interview me once again, and I knew that it could either be a job offer or not. Maybe it was just a second interview. So I really sat down and I did the pros and cons and sat down and really dissected every single aspect of potentially having this new job. And there were just a lot of pros, way more pros than the cons. Number one, me being able to gain experience as in a different role within the coffee community, applying my degree, and also working towards just improving my skill set overall. There were benefits and it was good pay. And one thing, and I think one reason why I got this job was because I wasn't looking for it. The thing is, I continuously worked on my YouTube channel and figuring out how to market it, and those actions in itself led me to being in a different vibrational state, and thus the opportunity of being in a different vibrational state also came up when it comes to my career and source of income. So my biggest takeaway from this manifestation story is to decrease importance, but also to take inspired action. Because by taking inspired action, you are completely redoing your entire state of being. And it is by being that a whole different slew of circumstances can appear in your life. You also have to approach this state of being in an emotional state that is of a higher vibration, which is mainly love, joy, empowerment, and these types of things. So thank you so much for joining me in my little manifestation story. I hope that it is helpful. If you would like to learn more about reality transurfing or law of attraction and videos relating to this, please do leave a comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts about different topics that you'd like me to cover in this YouTube channel. And if you like it, please hit that like button down below and consider subscribing for more videos on creativity, spirituality, and a growth mindset. And With that being said, all great things start with a healthy mind and a healthy heart. Much love to everybody. You're amazing. And thank you for watching. Bye.